Hello, beautiful people. We are back. Something different today. We took a break from our 420 nail, from our Mario nails, gee whiz, and doing some 20 nails today. These are a bunch of things I came up with. See where we go with it today. Who knows what we're going to create? Because I don't, and that's putting it nicely. We went with a bunch of things and decided we're going to just see where it goes. Hope for the best. We also mixed this little, but I had it open, but I didn't want kids to spill it or something. Open it. Made this little sparkliness glitter just before, just to see what we come up with. We got some sparkles. And we got some pigment powders. Like I said, I don't I have some ideas where this design's gonna go, but not entirely. We have some stamping plates, obviously a leaf. On this one, I want to do, instead of let's get smashed, I want to do let's get happy. So hopefully that'll work. That one and let life flow are the ones I'm thinking about using. Black and green stamping polish. I might have to pull out the white. We don't know where this is going. Like I said, we're just going to find out. Then we have colors. To work with. See where this journey takes us. I even took out one of my luminous gel polish. A little bit of a glow in the dark, more like a, if you go to one of those glow in the dark places, then they glow better. They don't really glow that long if you just put them in the light. A little bit of a downfall from them, but meh, it's all good. Hope everybody's having a fantastic. Today, Thursday. Okay, start to prep these nails a bit and go from there. I'm just buffing the nail. Pick the polish. Get off screen. And because I was mixing that sparkly glitter before, I've got glitter everywhere, it seems. Y'all know the glitter plague and how that one likes to go. One sparkle of glitter goes a long way. I have some ideas of what we're gonna do. Not entirely. Just blow and see what happens. Excited tomorrow, Friday, which means the weekend. I've noticed there's a few sets of nails that I didn't put up in the shop yet, so I'm gonna have to do that this weekend. Add those ideas for people there. We'll see how it all goes. Prepping our nails and setting up before we do the base coat. Hope I don't get any sparkles and everything, but I know it's gonna happen. What I get when I play with sparkles. You know, it's important to oil your cuticles, so me, I started oiling my cuticles and then I started setting up the sets, and I was like, oops, I should have set up the sets before I played with all my cuticle oil, but it happens. Okay. Yeah. I haven't quite figured out which green I want to use yet, but I'm sure figure that out as we It's the old switcheroo. Hey. No, I want thumbnails black. So black it. Then white too. It. It'll go with that one. Some point. Don't know. On the top of my head. Okay. Now we have this one out too. I think what we're doing. Yes, this is the way I like to do things. I know it's weird, but it's all good. We're gonna do black. Black. That back. That back. Now I'm trying to stay in the screen and I don't want to hit it. Back. Since we've been doing a lot of the Mario nails on ballerina mediums, today we'll go with the almond shape. Switch it up a little. Man, I think, like I said, there's no plans with this step. We're just the flow and see where we go. Here in that one. We'll see. Maybe after the second coat, get it to smooth out better. Maybe after this. Think of that one. More time. No. Okay. I'm getting Beetlejuice vibes already. That's not what we're doing. But it's okay. I'm not the biggest green fan, but for some reason this green I like. I don't know if maybe I'm not a green fan because my favorite color is red, and then when you can go red and green, it's more Christmassy. I don't know where that is right now. I don't think I know. Good enough. We're gonna do coats. The base color, just to make sure we have the look we're looking for. Actually, do some pigment powders, stamping. A lot of nothing. Who knows? Just go with the flow of these. Where we end up, anyone's guess. I really like this black though. Okay. Green. I think it might be time to replace some of this time. We'll start with the green. Oh, drop it in some dust. Yep. Added dust is just adds it more character, right? And smooth it out a bit. In there, bugging me. Okay. Now we want black. Almost brain farted for a minute. I was like, what am I doing? Oh, wait, that's what I was doing. I wasn't brain farting. There's a message to my madness. I don't want to get that all over my hands. I don't know about you guys. I always love a brand new bottle of nail polish. You don't have to struggle to get it out of the bottle. Those days are so nice and and so short lived. Getting lower and lower. having to do more and more work to get that polish. Oh, hello, Lemon. Hello, Kayla. Didn't even recognize you guys were there. Sorry about that. Just focusing on getting the base coat done. We are doing 420 nails. We might be doing a bit of stamping. We might have a little bit of glitter. Have some hand free art. Who knows where this is going? Might have some pigment powders put in. We are going on a journey. Took a little break from our Mario nails today. But I thought maybe if I get this done soon enough, maybe I could do Monty the Mole to continue with the Mario cycle. Because that one seems like, I don't think that one would take me as long because it's literally mostly brown. Main focus today is do this set. And everything else is a bonus. We'll have to see where this journey takes us. Okay, time to switch this. Oh. You know what? I want to add a little more green. One nail. And how that in. That's a smoother side. Throw that in the corner over here. Okay. Now, we're going to explore what we're doing today. First thing I think I'm going to start off with is the middle nail. And I did want to that watery look. This one. I like that look. That in there for now. And then this. I don't like that one as much. That's the one thing I think is the hardest is trying to get similarities. But, you're never going to make anything double twice. Never going to work properly. Unless you are amazing. I think one. That in for a second. Clean that little bit up. Back in with this one. I everybody has their own preference on how to do the nails the way they do it. For me, I like to do two that I'm trying to make semi similar at a time together. Look similar. I find it easiest when I do two at once. I'm gonna trying to give it this like smoky look. Or at least that's my plan. Mind you, this is my first attempt doing this, so who truly knows how this is going to? I don't. And I like it. I think we'll go with it. I'm just gonna hit that for 30 seconds in the light. Kind of like that one. Kind of like that smoky look. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, we're just playing with things today. This could be a lot of error. Could have a lot of oops, but the main thing is I'm gonna have fun doing it. Or at least that's my plan. Okay. But a lot of polished. See, this is normally because I'm planning out my sets and I'm not going on a whim. And I'm not trying to do everything in camera. I don't usually waste this much nail polish, so today I'm gonna be wasting a lot more. But it's okay. It's worth it. Goes in for cool cure because I like them. I'm not. For a second I thought, oh, pigments, but I'm not doing pigments on those. Now we're gonna take my trusty paper towel. Oh no, this is what happens. Don't take all the stuff I want. I'm gonna have one mess on my hands. Now we're gonna try a stamp. That one. Smoky one. With the smoke, I want to do let it flow. What we gotta do in life, just let things flow. Just clean there. I'm going to tempt this with green. That's what I want. That was my original idea. See how it goes. We will see what we get. And we all know it takes me 100 times to stamp something. W is not connected, so I do not like it. That's the thing. Stamping always takes me a few tries to get what I want. I don't know if any of you guys are like that too, but it takes me a few tries. Ooh, yes. Got it. That time it wasn't third time the charm, it was the second time was the charm. Woohoo! Now, we are going to dang nabbit. Green does not go the way I want it to. Fades in too much. Is black will fade away. Dry dare white is the question. Hopefully, I cured that white underneath enough that I don't wipe it off when I try to wipe off this green. Never know with this stuff. Everything is always trial and error. To me, there's a lot more errors the first time I do things. Part of the learning curve. Okay, well, we got the green off. Tempt the white. Ooh. Or decision. Try white. See what that. Not. We'll change it up again. That's the joy of experimenting. You can change things 300 ways to Friday. Oh, and there we go. Another thing I always have a problem with. Damper's always falling out at me. But mind you, I do need to put a new jelly in here, but I always find that I always have to use the jelly a few times before it's like nice. I decided for the stream I wasn't going to do that, but maybe I should have. Okay. Try that one more time. You guys get to watch my real life struggles today. This is why I always say everybody struggles with something. Me, it's always a bunch of somethings. See how this because it's white on white, it might blend in too much. Over it with black. We're gonna see. Doesn't look too terrible. It does fade in a bit. But it's better than the green was. You know what? Kind of like it. But at the same time, I want it to pop even more. Going to see What do we do here? Wonder. Do you like the white on the white? I do. But I'm wondering if it could pop more. That one's sticky, so I have to redo that one a little bit. We're gonna try something. Trying a million things out, like I said. We're gonna see where this journey takes us on our magic rocket ship. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the sticky one first, I think. Okay. Light green, maybe. Nope, there's just a little bit of a green. Mind you, I do spill these things a million times. Maybe then it'll pop it better. Oh, you know what? I think I just failed at that again. Yeah, I'm having one of those days. Brain's overthinking and not doing what it should do. Okay. No, I got this now. We got this now. We got this. This is how we're going to do it. Okay. First, I'm going to close this because we all know I have the biggest problem spilling pigment powder. I do it all the time. What I'm going to do, get that smoky look and then let that pop the way I want it to let it go to pop. We're going to come over with this. Our matted black and white. Gonna make it look gross. Don't just trust the process, people. It will look a little yuck, but it will be well worth it in the end. Sometimes we have to change things up a little bit to get the desiredness that we want. And that's the fun about doing nails is it's all about changing things up and trying different things and seeing where it takes you on this magical journey of nails. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So we matted that so that way the shine doesn't stick to it, like the pigment doesn't stick to everything. Then we're going to come in here with a base coat that has a bit of a tacky layer because we want a little bit of a tacky layer. So we're going to move our pigment thing out and our sponge for doing that. Then I'm going to come in here. Right. I think this brush is small enough. I made that big thing, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to use that light smoky green, I think. I think we're going to do it. Like I said, we're challenging ourselves today. Well, I sure as heck am. But it'll be worth it. Okay. And because this matte coat I have is a wiped top coat. Oh, great. Alcohol on my computer. Wow, we're doing brilliant. We are doing brilliant today. That's okay. That means that everything that's going wrong with this nail setup, it means they're gonna look amazing after. Right? That's how that process works. We're just gonna come in, wipe this coat down a bit. Actually, I'm not upset with this matted look, to be honest. Which is funny because I'm not the biggest matte person. I'm not upset. Kind of like how that smoke looks. Okay. I'm gonna try something else first. Like I said, this is the first time I tried to do this smoky effect here. So who knows how this is gonna turn out. Yeah. But we're gonna go with it and see where we go on this rocket ship. Put that in for 30 seconds. I already got a circle put on this nail. Oh, good. We all do it. Mess around with circles, you're gonna get sparkles everywhere. Back in here. Okay. Try that in for 30 seconds. And bring back our oops paper because we know I'm going to go through a lot of oops papers today. Or as I like to call them, my oops papers because I always got to make oops. And for some reason, all my powder in this one is at the top. So that's why I haven't taken the top part off this. Okay. See? Do things. This is why when I play with pigments, I normally don't stream because the words that come out of my mouth are not so nice. You know. It's all good. Okay, we'll put that in and see how that turns out. I might have just ruined this whole nail idea that I had in my head, but meh. Just the way it works, right? Try things out and see what you like. Okay. I have 1,000 ideas in my head. I could just get my head to put them on the nail. That'd be amaze balls. As long as I don't hit the mute button too, which I'm a fan of doing all these things. Not the right things. But it's okay. It's just one of those days. Doom Red Shirt. Oh, hello. Pigments are hell of annoying to work with, to be honest, right? Always. Actually, my daughter is wearing my fire nails right now that I made with pigments, and I spilt the blue pigment all over this table. Yet, the freaking paper was right here. No. Where do you fall? On the table, not on the paper. I had to say a few words and take back some of the words I was saying. Trust me, my kids know when I'm playing with something that I don't like to play with, but the thing is, it's a love-hate relationship. I love how things turn out when I do pigments, powders. But just the getting it to go the way I want it, it takes a few hundred tries. But thank you for joining me here. We're trying to do a 420 set. We'll see how this goes. The only reason I decided to add pigment to this one is I didn't like the way the stamp was looking on there. The vision is in my head, but it's not coming out yet. But I guess that's the nails for you, right? Okay. We'll figure this out. Wanted a smoky look. This is the whole point of this. But now I think I might have messed up my smoke a bit, pigment a bit, but we'll see. We'll go with the flow of it. As smoky as I like it. So, like I said, we just keep tweaking it a bit. Before I do that, we're gonna do. I think that this will help us out a lot more than it was in the beginning. Now we have that little bit of pigment behind it. Just gonna try and get a bit of this off, just to kind of give it a little. Yeah, I like that. I like where that's going. I like it. I like it. Okay, it's going where I want it to go. Slowly. Now it almost seems like a waste to put pigment on, but it's just because I want it to fog out a bit. Kind of like it, but now. Oh, but I have so many polish. I've never put this many polishes on my desk because I need organization. If not, I mess up. But this time I'm doing everything by like the seat of my pants, and we're making it work, right? Oh, we'll say we're making it work. Okay, you wanna. Might not have enough white down now. I think now this will make our let it thing pop out a little more. We'll see. I do like it just the way it is. To be honest, not that smoky look that I was going for at first, but sometimes plans change. I'm gonna go with the flow and hope. Oh, you're still working on those? That color that polished yesterday, doomed. Loved it. The fact that it was called blood, not polish, but paint, blood red. Oh my goodness, I need that in my life. I need that on nails. That red was amazing. That's the worst part. Is not finding the color like you want. I did the smoky. I liked the smoky look I had at the beginning, but then I wanted to put let's go with the flow on it, and the green didn't come through. Oh, maybe the green will come through now because I have color on the back. Ooh, should we try green again first before we go and try the white? I think we should try the green. That's the one thing I like mixing polishes and stuff to come up with colors that you want, but I hate when you can't find what you want. Just like you're saying, doomed. Like, can you just work with me for 1 minute, please? I think the green might pop on it now. It might. It might. Are we gonna win? I don't know, but we'll try. We'll try the green first. But I wanted to stay longer, but somebody else was streaming last night, so I have to go back and finish watching that VOD. Did you finish any of them, or did you just get like the basics of all of them done, Doom? Oh, hello, J Rob. I hope you're feeling better today. Hopefully, you're feeling a bit better. We've been fighting with the nails today, but that's because normally I'm doing only one nail. I have all the polish picked out, and I'm not scatterbrained. But this time, we're going on the fly, and that's something I'm not used to because I follow routine. But it's okay. This will work. I got the base color then my headache, and then the rest of me, and I had to go to bed. Oh well, hopefully you'll get them done soon. I am looking forward to seeing them completed. To be honest, these were so cool. Makes me want to buy a 3D printer now and try, but I don't know if I could. It's funny. I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know if I can paint something that small, but I didn't think I could do these until like what? This has been 10 streams of doing these characters now. I never thought I could put a character on a nail in a million years. So I don't want to say I wouldn't be able to do those 3D prints because, well, who knows? I might surprise myself again. But they were looking awesome, and like I said, I was loving that blood red color. Is your Insta the same as Doom? I was on your stream watching your stream, but I didn't check out your about page to see if you had all that listed there. Where are you going? Your mom's? Okay. So you're not going to your mom's today? Okay, well let me know. As long as you're coming home, let me know. Like so when I can make supper. Sorry for the interruption. Hubby decided he's going to go out. He was supposed to go to his mom's. It's okay. I'll definitely watch my video back and go in there and add you to my Instagram. Mine is nails by Joe Fish. Oh my gosh, I can't even say my own stuff. My goodness, someone help me today. I'm like tongue tied. But those are cute. I like seeing people. I like seeing people paint on those like miniature things or whatever. Oh, followed? Okay, well if you followed me, I'll easily find you then because I'll follow you back. Uh-oh. I didn't clean my stamp off. Dang it. See? Everything is just going crazy. As my husband would say, take all your anxiety, take a breath, and try again in a calmer state. Yeah, I don't have cotton balls like everybody else. I just use acetone on a sponge to clean my plates. I don't know. I work with what I got so I don't have to spend so much money. You have chaotic energy right now. I've had chaotic energy all day, J Rob. All day I've been like wired. I think it's because yesterday, getting validation that my husband actually has ADHD, and the fact that they told him that like because he's been telling them that like he's been taking like his anger's been getting pretty bad, and that like obviously I'm his wife, so I get the brunt of it. Not that he means to, but like that's who he vents to is me. So the doctor told him he's gonna help him, and I'm gonna go to a seminar with him to like kind of figure out how to vibe with somebody that has ADHD when you don't. So I think that's just going to be better for us, so we won't have silly arguments anymore. Not that we have arguments all the time, but like any couple, you have your moments. But it's just nice to finally have the idea. YN ones, and that's today. I had to nap. YN, I don't know. I think there was some 420 going through the vents. I even wrote that in the post, and they totally ignored that. But I think something was going through those vents because that was just oh my gosh. I'm still laughing about it. Like I wonder if Tracy's gonna come back and be like, what the heck was going on? But I do have a lot of chaotic energy today. I think it's just because like I said, like the fact that yes, we always said that my husband had ADHD. We always said that, and we always noticed that like my son has it, but we've never had the proper diagnosis. And yesterday, the doctor told my husband, "Yeah, you have really bad ADHD. Like you need to take some meds." And of course, I was like, "Yeah, let's go. If I can get him to calm down and remember a grocery list, oh, my life would be so much better." No, the aggressiveness doesn't. That was his default motion of dealing with this and never having a diagnosis. So his anger is. It's funny. His anger was manageable and like tolerable, but I think it was in the last year after COVID. Oh my god. Driving with him, he He's very argumentative. That's where the ADHD part comes in. He likes to argue. Like he likes to be argumentative. But COVID and everything has upped his anger more. So now it's argumentative anger. He just needs to like chill out. Oh well, hopefully. The doctor that we went and saw for ADHD that specializes in it, he's also told my husband if he doesn't get it under control, he's sending him to anger management because he said like you can't do that. Like, but I told him I said go there and be completely honest, and I was very proud of him that he actually brought up the fact that like his anger, but like he tries his best not to take it out on general population. But of course, when you don't take it on general population, who are you taking it out on? And instead of the kids, obviously we're equals, me and him, so it's going to come out more on me than anybody else. But it's only gotten bad the last year, right? We've discussed that he needs to maybe go to anger management because he can't even be playing Fortnite and he just goes stupid game, and I'm like, bro, don't play it. Like you have high blood pressure. Let go of the anger. But I'm just hoping. I'm the only thing I'm hoping for with the ADH meds is like now when I give him a grocery list, he'll actually get what's on the grocery list. Because I hate it. He's like, "Oh, it's not on the list." I'm like, "It's right there." Oh, I didn't see it. How do you not see it? Oh, this plate is not picking up today. Okay, you know what? I need to clean it. Maybe the sponge is too dirty. Life. Right? I'm glad he reached out for help too. The whole family's kind of going through all their things. I reached I went to the doctor when I was 17 for suicide. Oh, I know that the best thing you can do is get the help you need. Oh, the sponge is dirty too. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna use we're gonna use the back of the sponge. So the best thing you can do is get help when you need it. We've also talked as a family of maybe like even some family therapy and couples therapy. Not that we need it, but it's just like sometimes we just don't get each other's opinions. Even though the funny thing is, with me and my husband, we'll be saying the exact same thing, but in different words. So both of us are butting heads about the same thing. He's not getting my point, and I'm not getting his point because he uses big words with my learning disability. I don't know letter sounds, so I always stick to small words. And then we're saying the exact same thing, but then we're like, "Do you get my point? Do you get my point?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness, we have problems." But I guess that happens after you're with the same person for so long. You know how to really push each other's buttons. Oh, that is nobody. Don't call me. Okay, we're gonna try the green first and see how that goes, and then if not, we're gonna go with back to the other color of white. But I think maybe the green might work this time. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Tragic. Me and the stamping we're in a fight today. Okay. Green looked like it was gonna work. I'm gonna give it one more try. One more try. If the word actually come off, I don't know. That might have actually worked out nice. Maybe if I didn't. Maybe I'm not letting my plate dry. Who knows what I'm doing? Like I said, I know I also suffer with PTSD, not officially diagnosed, but I do know I do suffer with it. But now that my husband's been diagnosed, they want to bring the kids in because it's genetic. So I'm all for it, but I'm even like, hey, maybe I might need to figure out what my actual diagnosis is instead of flying off the seat of my pants. I know he feels better now knowing like that he's not crazy. Because that, literally, he'll lose something at least 100 times a day. And I go crazy trying to find these things. And I'm like, but you just had it. You wouldn't have taken it out of the house. Where is it? Yes, here I am exposing all my truths online. But I really don't care because, I think the best thing people can do is be honest with each other and help each other out. Everybody struggles, everybody goes through something. Oh my god. Green is not working. You know what? Black. It might actually work. 100%. I think the whole family feels very, yeah. It's just we all go struggle. Some of us with anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts. Some of us have ADHD. We all have our own demon to battle. And I laugh when some people say, "Oh, I was suicidal," and I don't not to this day. And they say, "Oh, the thoughts have gone away." Those thoughts never really officially go away. They come up in weird ways. Everyone is great. Hello, Ramon. We are trying to do some 420 nails, and I'm struggling today, hardcore, but it's gonna be good. I'm putting the positive energy out there, so it's gonna be good. What did I say I wanted to do? Black. I'm gonna try black. I don't like the way the green's looking. We're not having as much hilariousness as your stream today with Young Nails, the pirate and all that. I think there might have been something in those vents. But that stream was hilarious. I think I belly laughed more than anything. And watching Karen cry, oh my god, that was hilarious. Like, it was funny when she's literally laughing, crying. Hmm. You know what? I don't. It's not as good as I want it, but it's as good as it's gonna get. The bottom there, I know you can't really see it, but it does say "Let life flow." I do like it with the black better. Hopefully, when we top coat it, it'll pop better. If not, oh well. We are trying our best. Now I just gotta make sure that I have a big enough spot here. I think so. I think we got a big enough spot there. Third time today. Whoa, you're on a roll. Well, if you've been on a roll, Doom, and this will be the third time today, and you've been having all good success, I say continue. On the days I do good, I don't want to stop. My husband even is like, hello, are you gonna go to bed today? I'm like, maybe later. Kind of on a roll. They're coming out good, and not every day is a good day in the nail world. So your poor skin, though. True. True. Like today, my skin's gonna be really dry and because I'm playing with a lot of acetone. I have to remember put on the shopping list cotton balls, so I don't keep having to use just makeshift stuff I find around my house to clean the plates with acetone. Well, the plates I kind of have to use acetone. I've tried swipe, but the acetone is what really gets into the small lettering. That's what nail oil's for. Well, I did put on my cuticle oil this morning, but all my nails are a little jacked up now. But we'll have to put it on before bed just to make sure. But I always find that some days when I'm really crafting, like look at that acetone's already got my skin all dried. And the funny thing is, normally if I'm stamping, especially stamping or pigments, I usually have gloves. But I'm kind of out of gloves. And I still decided to do the stream. So, we'll go with it. I usually, like I said, pigments, especially. Stamping because it's a bloody mess. Putting it nicely. I usually don't like that one. It's not dark enough. I usually try my best with it. Well, stamping is not. I usually. Some days I have zero trouble with stamping. And then other days, it's like it doesn't work the way I want it to. But half the time, it's just not being patient with myself and giving myself that breath. And the fact that I always think that I have to scrape the plate clean. No, you don't have to. You can leave smudges on there. It'll only pick up the lettering. Like before, I'd only put a little bit on. Now I don't care. I'm like, slap it on. I'm just like, slap everything on. Picked up the other word. The other thing is, I always forget to wipe my cards, and that's what leads me into trouble. I actually enjoy stamping plates, and the funny thing is, when I'm done playing with the stamping plates, as I like to call it, you know what? I'm gonna get another sponge. I'm just gonna get a clean sponge. How about that? I know I have some in my Barney bag somewhere. Not my roller. Not my file. Oh, there's the bag of sponges. Okay. Yeah, I think the next paycheck is gonna definitely be some gloves again. The thing I found, J Rob, with stamping polishes and stamping, you just have to find the right stamping polish for you. For me, I used to try to use the gel until I got the Queen, or however you pronounce it. And now I like this one a lot. Yes, it still takes me a couple tries sometimes, but me, I think it's well worth it. And now, Kayla, on the other hand, she absolutely hates the stamper. I think she's only liked it one time. She had like full success. Other times, she's just like, Mom, stamping sucks. The funny thing is, I took out a foil today. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do a foil too. But then I was like, nah, stop putting so many ideas in your head. And then my husband was all like, why do you gotta make things so complicated? Just make it the way that it is. Let it flow. This one's not as pristine as the top one. But we're gonna go with it. Yeah, we'll go with it. Oh, trust me, stamping always leaves a mess. But the thing is, the only green foil I had was this one. And I was like, ugh, I really don't want to use that one for today's one. So I was like, guess I'll pass on my foils. I have to buy more. Okay, we can move this out of the way. Then we're going to top coat these two just to see how they are, because I know there's nothing else I'm adding to those. I'm going to say, where is that top coat? Yes, I saw that. I just started looking at because my sister sent me this thing, and I was like, "Is this a scam?" Because she sent it for like they have this I don't know what it's called, but like to join, and I'm like, she's like, "No, people actually get stuff off of there," and I was like, "Okay." Window shopping I never buy. Yeah, I know. I gotta save up for a lot of these things. That's the thing is like you always have to pick and choose what do you want to spend your money on. Every month I have to put the want pile and the need pile, and then do all the needs and see if there's any money left for the want pile. Because like I still haven't even gotten my chrome powders yet because that hasn't fit into the budget. A YN e file. Yeah, I haven't tried their e file yet. Actually, the only thing I've tried is their matted top coat. But I did get enough points from yesterday's all day stream that now I can get a $25 gift card. So hey, that's a bonus that I like. But the only reason I didn't cash it in yet is because with Glitterthon being Wednesday, what if I want a glitter? What if I want a secret chef's choice or, you know, something? So I'm like, maybe I'll wait to cash in just till after the Glitterthon. And then after the Glitterthon, it won't take me too much longer to make some more points up, so we'll go from there. Or at least that's the thought. Ooh, 63, nice. Yeah, yesterday I started at uh what is it? You need 75, I think it is. And I was at 72. And by the end of the stream, I literally just as they were ending, I got 75. I was like, "Oh my gosh, yay!" Then I was like, "Oh wait, this better not be Twitch being like glitchy or something." I hope to Bob, it's there. And then today when I went on, I was like, "Yay, it's there!" it's almost like you won the lottery. You're so excited, yeah. So this was our first idea. It was a smoky nail that said "Let it flow." So that was our middle nail. Now, I wanted to try this. We're gonna see how that goes. See. Hello, Kokomon. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm so bad. I'll probably just call you Coco just to make sure I say it okay. I missed class all week. But, it's not like we're just skipping it off. You actually are sick, so. Yeah, I'm bad at pronouncing names. I am horrible with it. Let's just say, I mean, I had to learn how to pronounce my own kids' names, and I'm the one that named them. I am terrible with it. Cocod Mo. Yeah, I'm horrible at it. Misspelling the D. I'm assuming Cocod Moan. Coco Demon. Oh, okay, Coco Demon. See, I'm horrible. This is why my learning disability doesn't let me do letter sounds in my head or verbally, so I always mess them up. So I am so sorry. Oh, hello, Wendy. We are doing 420 nails, or at least I'm tempting to. But what I was saying earlier about JR, at least you're missing class because you are sick, not because you are sick. But Coco is just fine. Oh, thank you. That'll be so much easier for me. So this is what we got so far for our 420 mls. This is supposed to be a little bit of like a smoky look coming up. And then it says let it flow. I had to change it up a bit because it wasn't letting the words come in. That's what we got so far. Which those are top coated and dealt with. So now I'm debating. Cute. Aw, thank you. Incredible. Thank you. Now I wanted what I wanted to do. This was my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work because I'm not horrible at stamping, but somewhat. You see how this one says "Let's get smashed"? Well, I wanted to take out the pumpkin and the smash part and say "Let's get happy." I just don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but it's what I wanted to do. Think I might try it. Might tempt it. I had to throw out my paper towel because that one was getting all messy. I'm hoping. Mom, try moving your mic a bit. Why? Is it too close to my mouth? I went to get. Yes, I have been very well. Hello, you said move my mic. What was it? Too close to my mouth? I'm trying to figure it out. There's like a party in my chat today, and I'm trying to keep up. I'm not used to this. Lexi and Polly. Oh, cute. Well, I hope you have fun at work and focus more on work. Because, that's how you get the money to pay for everything. Pay for all these nail addictions. Or if you are a nail artist, or, sorry, not an artist, what are they called? Technician. And that's what you do for work. Well, that's a double bonus. I think we're going to try it. Do we dare? Yeah, you know what? We'll try it once. We will try it once and see how it turns out. Let's see if I can get Let's Get Happy. This plate here is. Oh, they're twins? Oh. And 16? I don't know about it. That's the greatest age because I know I am 16 and I'm thinking that babies seem to be a lot easier than when they became teenagers. Oh, bye, Doom. I will definitely see you around, and I will definitely be checking out your stream if you're finishing those figures later. If not, I'll watch the VOD. That was so fun. The total shit. I can believe that sometimes. I can. I just find it. But like at the same time, I remember, hey, I was a teenager once too, so I get it. You think you know everything, right? I love mine too dearly. The saddest part is I literally give up my evenings to play games with them. 16-year-olds are not that bad, says the 16-year-old. Okay. Wait till you become a parent one day. Remember, I'll be grandma, and I will just spoil them and send them home. And remember, they will always be right, and you will always be wrong. That's the joys of being the grandma versus the parent. Yes, my kid is 16. She's actually going to be 17 this year. She's actually in grade 11 this year, so she's almost done her high school journey. But we've had this discussion many times where she's not moving out, so she'll be home for a while. Because, like we told her, we want her to be able to concentrate and pay for college and stuff. We're okay with her sticking around. But if she's not, we told her, but if you don't go to college or you're not working and not contributing to the household, then you gots to go. We love you, but we did our part and you're now an adult, so go on your merry way. Trust me, having a 16-year-old makes you feel old. Yes, I agree. Kayla Kayla Jo Fish is my daughter, my mud and daughter. She knows. She knows I'm only cracking jokes about her. She knows I love her deeply, but she also knows that yes, she is a teenager. So try this. Ooh, the Let's Get. We got Let's Get on here. See if we can zoom it in. You know what? I can't complain. Is a good kid. The only problem is she's a teenager. Just that she's a teenager. So, they think they have all the crises. This one's getting pretty. We got Let's Get. Now, should we try? We'll clean this plate first because I want to do Let's Get again. Well, I try to be a good mom, but then I also try to be, a supporting person. I've never tried to like be too authoritative. I try to remember, hey, I was a kid once too. I did some dumb stuff. You have to let them do dumb stuff because if not, they're not going to learn. They just know that certain dumb stuff you don't do. Stay away from the bad crowd. Focus on your education. Get a good job, something that you actually like to do. Kind of the only things I ever really told them. And I never really got mad at them for bad grades. I would just tell them, do the best you can. And as long as you promise me you're doing your best, that's all that matters to me. Everything else, I could care less. As long as you're trying your personal best. She does. Tells me all the time. Except in the morning when she wants to be a teenager. She's on her way out the door to go to school, and I say, I love you. Have a great day. Yeah. I know it's early morning, but I know I'm mom, so I'm annoying. Ooh, we actually got to work. Let's get happy. I'm impressed. We are doing this. Oh my gosh, stamping is working this round, guys. Stamping is working this round. Now, I wanted to come in with this one. Anxiety not ignoring you on purpose. Yes, I know, you're dealing with your demons, but you're doing good. Is pot legal in Canada? Yes, it is. I used to be a stoner. Then I realized I can't be wasting money on that all the time. I was a really bad stoner. Then I quit for about 5 years, and now I just socially indulge every once in a blue moon, but usually on edibles. That is my kryptonite, edibles. And that's usually, to be honest, when I'm camping. You put me in the woods and I'm sleeping in a tent, you know, I'll indulge a little. It's only medical in Alabama. Oh, well, I could have gotten it. Well, I could have gotten it medically for years. My doctor wanted me to. He wanted to give it to me for years. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta answer this. I think I have a problem. Why is it every time I stream, the doctors are always calling? It's like they know. They just know. Oh, but it's all good. It's okay. We deal with things as they come, right? But we are a Bible belt, so I was surprised it went that far. Well, true. But the funny thing is, uh, there are some churches that I've noticed that actually talk about that it's a herb and not a drug, and that as long as you don't smoke it, you have tea, that it's okay. That's how some people justify it. I don't know. Yes, I don't think smoking it per se is the healthiest way to consume it, but we all have our vices and we all do things. Some people choose alcohol, some people choose the green, some choose both. Oh my goodness. You have Wendy, yeah, trust me. In my little town, okay, since they became legalized, there is 3 vape stores and I think it's about 10 now weed stores in my small town alone. Like, and yet we only have KFC, Mary Brown's, McDonald's, KFC, Mary Brown, McDonald's, burritos. And like last year we got, or the year before that, we got Yummy Slovaki. Like, I think in total we may only have 15 to 20 uh takeout places for food. We almost have the same amount of stores as there is food. Like, I don't know. To me, that seems kind of wrong, but I'm not, you know, the person. But it's so hilarious because you hear so many people like, "Oh my goodness!" Especially when they first open, they're like, "What is that smell?" And I'm like, "Hey, there is no smell coming from half of these stores, so I don't know what you're smelling. Must be smelling somebody outside the store." But the store itself doesn't really, which I was surprised because I thought for sure when I first went in, when I was expecting it to like you walk in and you get hit, like and have like the air high, but no, it actually does not smell like that. But I think here in Canada you can grow 2 plants per household for your own use. I think that's what the rule is. That is true. The smell does get stuck to the smokers. But like people, as soon as it moved in, I know too. It's like my grandma. Well, old fashioned too. But like it's like not like that. That's the thing. I used to be a cigarette smoker. I think it's coming up on 2 years now that I switched to vaping in hopes to go, to nothing eventually. And as soon as I started vaping and stopped smoking, oh my gosh, I turned into the biggest hypocrite known to man because here I am sitting next to my best friends who are like smoking, and I'm like, oh my god, that stinks. Like, just because yours smells fruity, I'm like, what was I doing? How did I not think that I didn't smell? Like, I don't know how I thought like I was superior or something. Like, oh, especially when I was a young teenager when I started smoking. I'm surprised my parents could not figure out that I was spraying perfume to cover the cigarette smell that I thought was, dull, only to finally quit smoking and realize, holy crow, it's actually a strong smell. It's not that bad. Like, it's not that easy to miss. Okay, we're gonna try this. I don't even know where my placement is here. Okay. Cute. Not as good as I want it to be. It destroys your sense of smell, right? It really does. That's why I tell the kids, like, there's one, like, if you want to get older and have a few drinks, as long as you're doing it responsibly, don't care. To be honest, I don't even care if they're adults, what their vices are, just as long as it's not smoking cigarettes. I think there's like, I know that's so bad to say, like, but that's the one thing that now that I've tried my best to quit doing, I can't get behind. So this is what we got. We got Let's Get Happy. As always, the post will be on my Discord after. Probably because today's 420 day, they'll be up on the what's it called, Instagram today too. Normally I wait till the next day, but I think they're going up today. You know, I almost want to redo that nail, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it because no, you know what? This is the indecisiveness. I'm going to wipe it all off. I know. It actually looks good, but now I want it better. But yes, I like it's so funny because not that vaping is any better by any means, but that was the only way I needed to do something to help like wean me off. I couldn't just do the cold turkey thing. Not that it's a good thing by any means. If there's any kids popping in here, stay away from drugs. And to me, even though it's a legal cigarette, stay away from it. It's not worth it. Your life is well more worth it. Wish I never started in the first place. That's what I always tell my kids. I wish I had never started. And the funny thing is, my dad told me the same thing. Don't do it. I wish I never started. Well, when I had my daughter 16 years ago, almost 17 years ago, what did my dad do? Oh, yeah, that's right. He quit smoking. Guess what? I didn't do. Quit smoking. Well, I quit. The funny thing is, I quit smoking for my whole pregnancy. Continued to not smoke while breastfeeding. As soon as breastfeeding was done, well, all rules went out the window. And guess who went right back to all the bad habits? Yep. I don't know why. Wish I just stayed away from it, but that's not what happened. Oh, good job, Wendy. Good job. I wish I had stayed, but clearly I wasn't doing the best for me. I'm eating dinner watching. Oh, J Rob, what are you eating? What is on the menu today? For me, it doesn't matter what time I end stream today, 100%, because we're eating taco potatoes that were left over from yesterday. Because I made a big batch, just in case. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna do 420 nails. I don't know how long that's gonna take me because I like to redo things a million times. Oh, come on. Oh, at least the image is there, guys. Even though I lost the stamper, the image is there. Oh, that's some good luck. Yes, I get excited when things work in my favor when it looks like it's going to be about a natural disaster. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, what is everybody having for dinner tonight? I'm interested. We're going to have taco potatoes because I have half a tray left over. Okay, first things first. We're going to put the leaf on first this time. Ooh, I like the placement. Okay. We are cruising now. Now we're getting things done. Oh. Well, if I had to leave it up to my husband, he'd probably be eating anything takeout. Mind you, I've gotten him to cook tacos now, and he will make burgers as long as I pre-make them, because we make homemade hamburgers. But He's not really the cooking type. He's been interested more lately in trying to cook things. Usually my kids that are more interested in coming and helping me in the kitchen. So you got a mystery till you go home. Do you ever send the hubby a message being like, "Hey, you know what? I'm craving this. Can we have this tonight?" That's what my husband does to me. When he's been working from home, but he's about to be laid off. So it was supposed to be last week, but they extended it. So I'll take the extension. But his next job, who knows? He might have to be in the office more. But he's been home for this job for the last year. Before he used to call me and say, "Hey, I would really like some tacos tonight. Do you think Oh, that placement was so off. Do you think we can make some tacos?" Breakfast food is not a bad go-to. It is not a bad go-to. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. We do it every once in a while. My husband's go-to, whenever he wants to call me for dinner, he's always like, "So, what do you think of tacos?" Like for him, tacos every day would be his thing. Like that's why I made taco potatoes the other night because I knew he'd say, "Well, why can't we try it with tacos?" I was like, "We'll make taco potatoes. We'll see how it goes." I remember the first time I didn't put one of these down and did stamping, my desk turned into a natural disaster. Oh my goodness. That's when I realized paper towel is a must. And every so often I do have to change it because I make a big mess. Okay. I don't want we'll go with that. It's not as centered as I wanted it, but with the let it go words, it should kind of work out. Or sorry, let's get happy. Should work out, maybe. We'll see. We're gonna try it. Mhm. Oh, this is happy. Yeah. I think my go-to food be what is my favorite thing right now? Anything with meat. I think that's my go-to. Anything with meat. I can't go without meat. Ugh, that didn't turn out right. And the funny thing is, my husband went out. Maybe told him to pick me up some cotton balls. But then again, he probably wouldn't even know what that is. He probably would have come back with cotton pads. Just like a true story. Now, embarrass my husband time. Now I love him and I don't mean to embarrass him, but I'm sorry. This story was funny. So the first time I sent him after I had my daughter to iPads because obviously I was home and he had to go out to get it by himself. He bought me Poise, the P pads, instead of pad pads. I nearly died when he walked in the door. I was like, what do you have there? He's like, your pads. I was like, no, 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 no. This is for bladder leakage. I'm not having bladder leakage. He's like, well, I asked the girl. I was like, well, I guess whatever girl you asked was too young to know better. Whatever. I was also, yeah, I was like, nope, that's not what I need. He's like, well, can you give me a brand name? I'm like, well, the funny thing is that some of the same companies make the same products. So if I give you the brand name, you still might end up with the wrong thing. So I was like, we're just gonna have to go with the flow here. So the next time I went to the store with him, I showed him the aisle. So now when I send him for my daughter, it's a lot better. She doesn't have to worry about, oh, if I send dad to go get this, he's gonna come home with the wrong thing. No, he's learned. You're safe. I was the guinea pig. I suppose they work. Yeah, they do. But the thing is, I find them more bulkier, and it's already bad enough. That's why I told my husband, like, he's like, but what about when they say you have kids, your bladder leaks? I said, well, I'll just change my clothes. I'll just carry a change of clothes just like a toddler. I'm not doing that. You can't pay me enough. Okay, we got them. They're a little off, but yeah, they're working. They're working for me. They're good enough. Even though I really want to redo that one again, but I could just end up with the worst placement. It's because I need to get the new stamper out, but I have to dig those out, and I don't feel like digging them out on the stream. So we're just gonna go with this. Okay, they look a little janky. No, I know I'm probably gonna end. I know I say that, but I'm gonna keep looking at it, and because of the perfectionist in me, which is the one thing that my husband hates about me. Like, you can't do anything perfect, so stop striving for it. But I'll try something a million times because I'm not completely happy with it. It's because this one's so foggy now that I can't see through it like I can normally. Ooh, see, this one is almost. I like this one. Let's get happy. This one over here is a little off centered. I want to try that one. One more time. He's not home to yell at me. And you guys are my Twitch fam, so you're not going to yell at me, right? For redoing something a million times over. Especially the fact that you guys are all, well, not all, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't assume, but you guys all like nails or do nails, so you know the struggles. Of course, not no yelling from me. Why, thank you. Just because I want it to be kind of more centered. I know it's like you're not gonna get it perfect, but I want it to be close enough. It's okay to want to have high standards. I know that sometimes you just have to hit reality at the same time, but these are nails. You wouldn't let a customer walk away with janky ones, would you? I don't know. Maybe if I didn't like the customer. I don't even think I could do that then. I have too much of a nice bone in my body. Sometimes I think I should just have one of those I, uh, mean bones that I see other people have, and I'm like, why? Why do I always have to be the nice guy, and then I'm always the one taken advantage of? Oh, that one didn't stick well. My husband though is going to realize that I didn't. I redid things a million times because he's going to say, "How do you only have that many nails done?" Because that's what I do. But I'm having so much fun hanging out with you guys and doing nails. I kind of look forward to doing these streams. A, to see who's gonna pop by and chit chat. B, get inspired from like the things you guys post in my Discord. Give me ideas. Okay, that image pulled nicely. Good job. Now if I can just place this kind of centered. See, looking, it's looking good over here. All the wasted stamping. This one's a little down. Again, I don't want to go higher. One more try. And whatever it lands, it lands. That's what we're going to say. Wherever it lands, it lands. Not that I'm not pulling the images. It's because my thing is so cloudy. Normally I can see through the back of it, but the stamper's like on its last life. On its last life. Hold on. That I usually I can. That's why I get the clear one so you can see right through it. But clearly, having a little bit of problem today. Now I have a little bit of black on the background, but if I have to touch it up with green after, I'll touch it up with green. No big deal. Drop that thing again. Come on. Work with me. I think after today's stream, chucking this one out and putting the new stamp pad in. I think this literally has had its last hurrah. Okay, that's a little better. Still down lower than I wanted it, but meh. Well, my favorite stampers are all metal ones that have the clear head. Plastic body stampers look like from the acetone, right? I'm not gonna die. When I'm done stamping, I'll wash these all with acetone, then go over them with rubbing alcohol to bring the shine back on them. But they get pretty scuffed up. They get pretty scuffed up. I think everything gets a little wonky. Like this one pulls nicely. It pulls the stamp nicely. The problem is when you try to see through, put it on the nail. It's all smudged on the inside. Okay. Now we're going to clean that plate after. Milo, stop it. I don't know who you're growling at. I'm not gonna lie. I got these plates after Halloween, so I'm looking forward to using some of these at Halloween. Looking forward to it because they have some. It has some nice images on it. Okay, that's better. I like it. Okay, we finally got the fourth nail done. It's been taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'm in here. I'm gonna typen up some of these black marks that came in here. And I won't get them all out. Okay. We're not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for niceness. I think that's nice. Okay, so now we'll top coat those two. And stick those in. Oh, jeepers creepers. Let's knock down everything today. Okay. Top coat this. Okay. Dogs are running around and then starting to flick their hair at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. I'm actually liking how this set is starting to turn out. I think it's cute. Let's clean this plate off a bit in case we want to use them again. Wonder. I wonder. No. I was gonna say, I wonder if my moderator is still here, but she's gone. She wants me to yell at her. The dogs keep bugging me. I'll have to yell out. So at least I got to use the Be Right Back screen today. That was cool. Okay. Cap this so we don't get anything on that. And that's 2 nails done. What I did want to do that's 4 nails done. The set's starting to come together a bit. This last nail, pinky, idea for this one was it we're going to it's going to be this green for now. Green over black. It. Now I'm gonna make a mess, so let's the sugar nail pinkies. Not 100% because I might top coat and kind of like encapsulate it a bit. But we might keep it sugar nail. We'll find out. Polish. Just in case there's any hidden spots that I missed. We'll see what we end up going with. Like I said, I mixed this color today before the stream. So we're all gonna be sparkly. Okay. I'm actually enjoying the set. Like I said, well, after the stream, or not after today, is we're going to be doing back to the Mario set. I think the next one we're going to do is maybe Monty Mole. Just because every time I play Mario Party, there's always somebody that picks that character. So I'm like, maybe we should do him because he seems to be very popular. I think he's still on the villainous side of characters. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Okay. I'm not liking it. I think it's besides the sparkling, it kind of reminds me of like the grinder, all the crystals in it later. For anybody that has ever done it and understands. If not, you just don't get it, and that's okay. Probably a good thing. Some people, it's not really a thing for. Okay, so I'm gonna put the sparkles in. I have a funny feeling I'll end up using that color combo again, sparkles. So I'm glad I made quite a little batch of it. That is. I almost want to top coat it though. I don't know. I won't top coat it for now and see. Now that I like to kind of like encapsulate it in the top coat. Okay. Then what I was gonna do for this one. This is where this one gets a little more on the inside. You're coming in with the matted again. I like the matte look. And matte top coat this. Now I might get some sparkles in this again, but it's okay because there's a sparkle nail on the set, so it won't make it look too bad if there are accidental sparkles in it. First try. How do you like the set so far, babe? It's not simple. I still have 4 nails to go, but he says this is simple. If he only seen that the fact that this much has already taken 2 hours, but I am liking this set. Do I chop and take my nails off? Mind you, this is my real length, but it's just because I have the gel overlay. And put those on? No, I don't feel like giving up. That's the thing when you go from nail biting to actually getting your own nails to grow out this long, it's like I don't want to cut them to put press-ons on. And I know if I just put press-ons on them, I'll end up breaking the tips of my nails because they don't have the gel. The decisions we make. Simple but classic. I am liking this set. It is pretty simple. If I didn't have I wasn't struggling with the stampers a bit today, but it's all worth the struggle. Now what we're going to do is this one's going to be a hand drawn leaf with pigment powder. So we've done sugar nail or sparkles over top is what I call it, the sugar nail. We did some stamping. We did some pigment powder on this nail. How are they coming along? They are coming. We have the middle one done, the one next to it done, and then we did a sugar nail for the last one. So they are coming along. What did you end up having for supper, J Rob? Bet you it was yummy. Grilled chicken breast on a salad. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. It tastes like sawdust. Oh, it sounded good until I read that part. We're trying a hand painted leaf on the thumb. See how this turns out. We're doing a little bit of everything today. Okay, let's put that one in for 30 seconds. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you try. That's why, like, it's hit or miss. Like, sometimes because in summertime they have the food trucks here. And sometimes I'm like, oh, it's food truck, so it's got to be good. And then I'll go to some food trucks and it really ain't that good. No wonder, like, where did these people get it? The idea. Well, that has got to be like really bad if your food tastes like sawdust. Yes, it was just. And it really must be gross if you're sick and you say it tastes gross because food usually doesn't taste the greatest when you're sick, and if that tastes that gross when you're sick, then it must be really bad. Just say it. Well, I hope you have at least a good snack that you could eat in an hour's time. That sucks. Milkshakes are like the if milkshakes are something that I'm like, if you know how, if you screw up a milkshake, that then royally, like how can somebody do that? Like that one is like the hardest. But yeah, I hate wasting money on food, especially buying something and then tastes horrible. Okay. Now another 30 seconds on that one. Oh, hello, H Town. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good afternoon. I've been having some stamping frustrations, but all well worth it. We're just having some fun doing some 420 nails. We've done stamping, we've played with some pigments, we're about to play with some more pigments. Hold my breath. I don't knock them over. But this is what we got so far. We have a Let Life Flow nail. Supposed to be smoke coming up. We had to try to tweak things because the stamp wasn't working right. Then we have Let's Get Happy. Then we just did a glitter mix that I mixed this morning before the stream to do a sugar nail. To me, it kind of looks like, you know, the bud all grinded up with some sparkles, kind of like the crystals that you find for anyone that knows about the use of it. Shouldn't be telling all my tales. Oh, I thank you, H Town. We are trying. We are trying. And then we just hand painted these two leaves. And now, this is where things get real interesting, as usual. We're going to take this guy out. I want to come in with green first. Oh, why thank you, Jarob. Hopefully you have a good nap and you feel better soon. I'm sure I will catch you either on someone's stream eventually or I should be possibly screaming Mario tomorrow. But have a great rest. I'm gonna come in here. Like, or at least this is my thought. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I hope she gets some rest and starts to feel better. Poor girl's been sick all week. Or a week and a half now? 2 weeks? I don't like seeing people sick like that. Take some of this green out. And hopefully I don't spill on stream. Okay. Got those done in pigment powders now. I want to fully cure that. I always only cure for like 30 seconds at first to make like the sticky tech layer ish. Okay. Clean this bit. This is why this brush looks so crazy, is because that's what I use it for. This is the only thing I use it for is pigments. I don't care how puffed out it gets. But we are doing good. We have 2 more nails to do after this one. Then we are done, and it literally takes us took us the same amount of time to do 10 nails as it's going to take me to do one character. But you know, this was our stamping mishap. Just a few. But it's all fun. Seconds, and then I can take those out. Dust those off. Okay. So we're gonna come in with. Oh, I put it back here. Yes, there seems to be many steps to this process, but this is what I find works the best. I still haven't even opened my stamping plates from my end. I'm scared to mess it up. I think I just raffle it with some other stuff. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Stamping plates can be fun. They can be frustrating too. J Rob said that she gave all hers to V Kilman because she didn't. She just wasn't getting it. It takes a one thing with the stamping plates I find is you just need a good stamping polish, which in the States you guys have a lot of choices. Me, I'm just using Queen off of Amazon. I don't even know if you can see that because it's ridiculous, but that's what I use. I tried using gel stamping plates before. That didn't work out too well. So what we do is we take our top coat and you want to go almost just a little bit outside the image after you do your uh, pigments. I mean, yeah, that's the one I'm using. I like it. I do. I do. It was better than using the gel polishes like I was trying to do it with. I'm like, oh, I don't need to waste money on good stamping polishes. This is just a gimmick to get you to buy something. Nope. I learned the hard way. It is true that sometimes quality does matter. Sometimes you gotta splurge a little. What we're doing here is we're taking our top coat and encapsulating the pigment. And it's okay if we're going a bit over it because we're going to top coat the whole thing after. I try to keep it to a small, faint line out just outside of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Because I've noticed that when I try to rub off the excess of the pigment that goes into like the black or the white, if I don't put it just over the edge, then I end up with white spots underneath it. So I just find for myself, even if it has a glow on the black for a little bit just outside the imaging, it's kind of like a glow light, what I like to attribute it to. And then I just do it this way. Or at least that's what I found works best for me. But everybody has their own style and way of doing it, and that's okay. I just like to give my tips in case anybody's struggling. Because I know I struggle most days. Something doesn't always work out nicely, as I like to think it does. Okay, got that all outlined into the lamp. Yes, they told me melanology here in the States, but I don't know. Waste money. Yeah, I like stamping it, but the thing is, like I said, you just gotta try a good polish. Like I've heard, what is it, Beetles or whatever too, or sorry, no, oh I don't even remember the brand name of it. I know that here in Canada, if I want to get it, it's from the U.S. and it's like $60. Get what it's called now. I think it starts with a P. I think it's like Pretty something. Or but I know, even though it's not like the most recommended by people, I like it. I think it works for me. So that's the one I say to use. But I'm planning on getting some however you pronounce that, maniology. See, I'm butchering names. This is why. Stick to simple things. But I've seen some of their plates, and I really want to try their plates. Well, you just saw Preen is the one I'm using. It's the only one I have. The only one I've tried, to be honest. Because some of the other ones are just look like they're too expensive for my budget right now. Maybe in the future I'll be able to dabble more. But I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I don't mind their stamping plates. Their stamping plates are okay. Some of them I wish had a little deeper pocket, or like even though it's a thin word line, a little deeper pocket. But for the most part, it's okay. Like the images still come up, and that's the main part. Okay, we got that one. Put that one in. Okay, so now to do get that glow, like you see how the pigment powder puts like that glow on the nail around it. That's why we top coat that. So we can go like this and wipe it off. And it's only on the image. I think we got a good outline of it because it's staying there. And here with white. And you order from AliExpress. I got a huge set of CAD stamping polishes from China. Oh, I haven't tried AliExpress to be honest. I haven't even tried Wish for oh, that's base coat. I haven't even tried Wish for it. I've been looking at Timu or however you pronounce that one. I've been looking at that one and seeing that they have some nice deals there too. But before I just got whatever I could get off of Amazon, and now I'm starting to branch out to like try other things. You should look into it. Yeah, I think I will look into AliExpress. But doesn't AliExpress also have like just like the Wish, it takes like longer to come? But I most definitely will look into it. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, why do I feel like I'm already got that in the wrong direction? My numbers are gonna look a little janky, I think. Okay. Sure, that one. Now see if we can mimic that again. Probably not. Uh, got a little splatter there. Okay. Not too shabby. Now we're gonna top coat that one. Oh, I actually really like how this one looks so far. Then we just have 2 more nails to go. Oh wait, I wasn't gonna top. Well, I like it actually. Go with it. I was gonna add some black lines to emphasize the lines inside of it, but we'll just keep it like it is. Because I already top coated. And I do already kind of like it, so whatever. I'll make it even better the next time, right? That's what they always say. The next time. Okay. We're gonna top coat this one. Ain't that cute, but cutes. And we have our last 2 nails. Maybe. Okay. Try this first. See how this works. This one. We'll see how this looks. You're going. Oh, it touched it, moved it off. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. Now, do it again. Okay. Now, fine. Okay. Then I come over here. I'm actually liking how the set has turned out from being all frazzled right at the beginning and almost extra hyper losing my mind. It's coming together. It is coming together. Okay. Try not to put anything in there as this camera view. Always work like that. Then because just in case the let it flow gets lost in that one, we're gonna take let it flow from this nail, and then the plant from this one and combine it on this one, so it's a bit of both nails on the one. That's at least my thought. With a lot, it kind of fits in there. Kind of like it. Okay. Okay. I definitely have to change the garbage after this stream today. Here. Come on. Pick up. Okay. Oh. Nail. Perfect. That one lined up a lot better than the first one. Okay. So let's move these out of the way. I'll wash these plates after the stream, so I'm not too worried about them. And move that out of your guys' way. Bring out this one. Top coat these two. And then we are done, guys. Woohoo! Another amazing stream with you guys. Even though I was very hyper in the beginning, see, it all works together and comes out in the end. All worked out. They will be on Facebook, Instagram, and Discord today. Since today is 420, I might as well post them all right after I'm done the stream. Well, maybe a minute after I'm done the stream. Not really. Why, you're going there now? Well, the kids still need to eat. Okay, now let's put that one in. Now we're going to be done this soon. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got a couple more seconds. Oh, and I forgot to say, I got Ramon's nails last time I streamed. Added it to my board. There's Chainsaw Man, done by Ramon Works for the challenge. I think they are amazing. They were so cool. I gotta head out. Have a great rest of the night. Oh, why thank you. You too, Wendy's. I'm pretty much done in like 12 seconds. Gonna show off these nails and then I'm gonna be done for the day. But thank you for coming by. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Okay, let's see. this is what we ended up with, guys, for our 420 nails. Actually, I'm kind of digging this set. Wow. Okay. This is what we got. I wonder if I can. Maybe if I move this light up a little higher. So we got this one. Well, maybe I'll show them one by one. I only need to show one because the top and the bottom are the same. So we got this. You know what? Maybe I need to turn this light down. So we got this one. There's some. Then we have Let Life Flow. Then we have Let Life Flow with the smoke. And then we have Let's Get Happy. And a sugar nail. I think this was amazing. But for today, we did it in the same time that we do everything else. I want to thank you guys all for stopping by and keeping me company today. And hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your Thursday. And just remember, tomorrow's Friday. Woohoo! We all like Fridays, right? And we'll see you all next time. Remember to stay positive, everybody, and have a great night.